Hi-ho, everybody. My name's Math Prop, and welcome back to Paper Mario TTYD. Last time we were here, we got the stone keys, and we don't know what we're going to do with them yet. I mean, the mayor doesn't know anything. He's just like, get the stone keys, and you can go to the castle. So we're going to head back towards the castle, see if there's anything to do there. But meanwhile, there's this guy. Um, excuse me? It's, it's Mario, right? Look, um, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hopes that you're getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and you can say no, but I'm going to throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you, oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please, I'm begging you. What? I know, right? Just come on, like, wait for it. Okay, I'm asking right now, and I'm gonna shout at you. Okay, crazy dude. Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. Aw, he's a little orphan. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is part of it, I guess. A big part. Remember, revenge can always be solved with violence, Mario's #1 solution to everything. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started. For his sake, for everybody's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. So what did Mario even say to him? Like, there was no break in the stuff that he's saying between before and now. So I don't know what Mario said. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everybody always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, it won't be those things. I won't be those things. I'll be strong like my dad, who died, who is dead. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. So you could totally say no to him, in which case he just runs back to the village, but we do actually need him, so he can come along. For real? No kidding? Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. And we get party member number 2. Kumbella's like, well, I guess I'll just sit in here then, since you're gonna totally replace me. Koops has joined your party. The terrible dimension. Warping in out of nowhere, it's fine. Koops' ability, a primer. Press X to shoot out his shell. Oh, yeah. Use it to retrieve distant items and hit switches. If you hold X, you can hold his shell in one place after shooting it. After holding his shell in place, release X to fire the shell past Mario and attack. Or we could have just turned around and hit it with a hammer. But whatever. You can even hold Koop's shell in place, move Mario, and then release the shell. Like, there's good uses for this. I really like the way they do this, but this is a terrible example. Like, why would I need to just shoot something behind me? I'll hammer it. So remember, hold X to shoot the shell out and hold it in one place. In battle, Koops can fight by your side, striking foes with his made move, the shell toss. He can also strike all ground-bound enemies in one attack with his power shell. To swap your partner in the field, press Start/Pause and go to the party menu. Okay, Mario, let's get going. So close. Koops? Oh, golly, hi, Koopy Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops. I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. Turtle soup. I know, Koopy Koo, but I want to be tougher for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want you to be here, so don't go. Sorry, Koopy Koo. I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. You're darn right I'm the man. Fine, ignore me. Stubborn Koopa. I'm sorry, Koopy Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Or dead. I mean, your dad's dead. A lot of people seem to be getting eaten. It's not... Your odds are not good. Well, Mario, that's it, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. So, Koops is alright, but I'm going to keep out Goombella just because I really like to get those tattles. But first I wanted to show y'all what his moveset looks like. So first, I'm going to jump with Mario. And that way we can kind of see, you know, what he does. But like I say, for the most part, I'm going to keep Goombella just so I can use her tattle. I really don't want to, like, have to go back and forth between, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. So his attack can hit all the enemies on the ground. His attack above that, the basic attack, basically is the same thing, only it'll just hit the first enemy instead of all of the enemies. So it's really good when you're, like, got a lot of enemies. Like, against those fuzzies, Koops would have been great. But other than that, he's alright. A lot of enemies, you know, tend to have more than 2 HP. Plus, he can't hit air enemies, so that's never a good thing. That's why I had to take out that Paragoomba with Mario before, because otherwise he was stuck. Now, something good about Koops is he has a natural defensive 1. So if those Goombas try to attack him, they actually won't do any damage. But, like all Koopas, if he gets jumped on, he can fall on his back and not get up for a turn. So he can't attack, which is super annoying, especially if you're in like a high-pressure situation. So that's another reason I tend to not use him. Now, remember this badge we couldn't get before? We can with Koops. So you can shoot out and get stuff for us. The Happy Heart badge. Slowly and automatically recover HP. Now, I'm not going to put that on right now, mainly for the reason of it costs... Oh, it only costs 2. Ooh, do we want... I mean, the way I've been playing, I feel like I should probably put the Happy Heart on. Oh, which one? Which one? I think I'll get rid of Power Smash. And then while I'm here, let's... Oh no, just kidding. We need Koops in a sec. So if remember, you could have said no to him and like just left him in that town, but eventually you're going to come over here and find out that, oh, you're going to need him. I actually think in the first game, Cooper, your Koopa, what do they call him? Your Koopa party member, you also could have said no to him, but then you'd immediately be stuck again. So these holes look exactly like the sun and the moonstone that we found. I remember we had to pass through here before to get there, so we were supposed to know that they were here. And then they move out of the way, and then ancient Chinese scroll up here on Warp Pipe. Here, I have no idea what that word is. Oh, beginneth. Wow, that is really weird looking. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail's castle. Weaklings, retreat. F. Ye who seeketh to proceed, a power of 2 must hit if. Both switches simultaneously if. Addendum. If ye are Petalburg Koopa, huzzah! Your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. I don't think they use that many ifs in ancient... Not ancient, but like medieval times, but okay. So yeah, so they even straight up tell you like, hey, if you don't have Koops, you're out of luck. So we hold him there, he'll spin there indefinitely, thank goodness he doesn't get sick. And then I'm going to let go of X, and then press B. The timing for that's a little generous, I think it gives you a couple of seconds. But once you have both of them hit within a relatively close span of time, the stone pipe becomes a regular pipe. And then apparently just pops up in the background too. It's like, no, I'm too shy to sew my other pipe until you push both my buttons. And then I'm pretty sure if we go left, there's nothing over here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like there's anything. But you always got to check. That's what explorers do. And then we get to also head into the tiny... Now, remember when Hooktail came in, he could fly into that tiny little window up top. But as we're walking in, we're almost as big as the door. So again, I stand by the fact that it's a tiny dragon that we're about to fight. It's not true, but I can believe, can't I? Then when we head out here, we get a nice little dramatic cutscene for our first dungeon, I guess, if you want to call it. And we get to, like, it has a moat and everything. Oh man, Hooktail's castle. The stories were all true. This place is terrifying. So it's not scary. It's got like some tree stuff growing and a broken bridge. Okay. Back to this game. But like I wouldn't call this terrifying. It's just I mean it's a castle. That's all. Yay, and then we can get this. HP plus badge. Increase your maximum HP by 5. Now, I know that sounds great and all, but it costs 3 BP to use. And when you level up, you get, hey, you guessed it, 3 BP. So basically, it's like, if you're failing a boss a lot, and you're like, oh, I guess I should have gotten HP instead of BP, then you should equip that badge. Otherwise, you might as well just, like, have gotten HP anyway. So I'm probably not going to put that on unless for some reason I keep dying over and over and over again. And then we can have a little HP heart here. I'm not going to use it. I think before it cost 5 when we were at aside Schwank Fortress. Yeah, Fortress. Now it costs 6. So it steadily goes up throughout the game, which is a total ripoff. Like, really? But whatever. So we can use our curse, quote unquote, to actually enter the castle. Again, how the little cursey guy knew that we would need that, I have no idea, but we totally need it. Actually, I think in a large part of this castle. Come this way, and oh no! It is, filled with Koopas, and we got struck first. Yeah, they can hit hard. And I'm gonna, oh wait, no, I'm gonna tattle first. Because if I use that multi-bounce, well, they're no longer going to be flying or paratroopas. They're going to be regular Koopa Troopas. That's a Koopa Patrupa. That's a mouthful. Well, it's basically a Koopa Troopa with wings. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. I kind of hate that this guy gets to fly. Of course, you can stomp on him, and he'll plummet down and be a plain Koopa Troopa. Yeah, do that, and he's ours. Stomp again to flip him over, and his arms and legs are useless. Oops, sorry, that's not true. Looks like you can still wiggle them around a bit. So that also makes me wonder, like, does that mean that these wings, did they grow them on, like, evolutionary and all that sort of stuff, and then we just come in and knock them off? Or are they, like, glued on and somehow functioning wings, and we're just, like, knocking them off because they shouldn't be there anyway? Because, like, for the most part, wings, if you evolved to grow wings, you shouldn't lose your wings because someone jumped on you. And there we see the Heart Happy Plus working in our favor, which I figured we were going to need some hearts, so I put that on for us. And then we got them all on their feet. Now notice that first one, since we didn't jump on him this turn, he does come back up, and I'm going to go ahead and jump on him so he can't attack. I think Koopas, even when they're flipped over, can still use their items, so that dizzy dial there is still dangerous. Oh. Cool. So getting that halves our FP, halves our star power, halves our current HP, and gets rid of the audience. So that's cool. But hey, at least y'all got to see it happen once. We'll slowly get our audience back. So you can see too, like with Koopas, it can be a really... If there's a lot of them, it can be dangerous because you can't do that much damage, then they flip over, and I mean, you really don't want them to attack you, so you keep going after them. But once you're down to 2, it's a piece of cake, like, because you can keep them flipped over, and then I'm actually going to get rid of this guy so he can't use that item. That's a dizzy dial. Ugh. It sucks. It makes it so that your attacks might miss. There's no way to like know if it will, know if it won't. And even if you use like a super strong FP move, it still might miss. So you might waste all of your FP because you're dizzy. So I really hate that thing, and I wanted to get it out of the way before we got a chance to use it. And look, Goombella's all sad because she's close to death. Oh well. Alright, and I'll probably want to level up. Really? No, aw. I jumped on him. Unfair. So I probably want to level up at least one more time before we start heading into towards the boss of this. So I am gonna spam some of these fights. I'm gonna go ahead and multi-bounce one more time, and then we can take that guy out. Notice the multi-bounce with the Koopas too, because I'm jumping on all of them. They're all gonna stay down right now. So that multi-bounce is really nice for Koopa situations, which is why I kept it on and got rid of Power Smash. Although it doesn't really matter because I lost all my FP to that stupid poison mushroom. But what, I don't even know why they put it in there, like... Okay, I see the rock in the audience. We're gonna get it. X. Whew, we got him. I'm not playing that badly, you jerk. Yeah, I don't know why they put the poison mushrooms in there. Like, you can only try to get bingo if you successfully perform action commands, which are you playing the game well. So I don't know why they punish you. They're like, oh, you're playing too good. We need to curb that out. So I'm going to take care of this guy real quick, and I'll see you in a sec. Ah, okay. All right, well, we got through that. Even though he hit us first. Actually, with more hearts. There were only 2 in there, so it was easy. Power Bounce! So this is what I was talking about earlier. Power Bounce is freaking awesome and kind of broken in this game. You can just keep on jumping on enemies. In the original, you could use that all the time to just keep on jumping bosses, regular. But eventually a boss or someone powerful will trigger what's known as a Power Bounce cap. And so you can actually not do it infinitely many times. You will get capped. So you can't deal damage infinitely, because that would make the boss way too easy. But as far as I'm concerned, it's still pretty broken. Whoa, who invited you to the party? I wanted Goombella, and I meant it. And so we'll probably see that pop up a few times, just because I like things that are easy. Oh no! Yeah, that's the Koop bones right there. These bones... They remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Exclamation. Wait, what's this? Mario, my father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his little bones are. So what should I do? Should I read it? Well, it was probably for you, so you should totally read it. It's not desecrating a tomb or the sanctity of a dead body or anything. I'm okay. I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter I shall note Hooktail's weakness for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with k and end in icket. So... I have a question here, because, I mean, it's cricket. But why would, with someone's dying breath, write that starts with sir and ends in icket? Why not just write cricket? So, my question for you is this like classic RPG trope, like, oh, I can't just give you anything, you have to work for it, even if it's really stupid? Or is this game making fun of classic RPG tropes? What do you think? Because I think it's just like doing it because it's an RPG trope. Like, it's not making fun of anything. It's actually doing it. But if you think differently, please let me know, because I'd be really interested. I never understood this point. Anyway, we're moving on. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item, which is not true. My first few playthroughs, I had no idea what that item was. We are going to find it. But I had no idea what that was, and you can still beat Hooktail fairly easily, but it gets easier if you have this item. One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, that fiend will use any trick to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already, mist veils my eyes, which is really sad. Like, he's dying. Straight up. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? My son, Colorado? Not Koops? So Colorado's a shout out to a turtle, to a Koopa in the first game. Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. Okay, no, we're not playing that game. Just search every single one. Like, oh, is this my father? Are you my dad? Are you my dad? Are you my dad? Hello, Mr. Pretty Red Bones. Can I hammer? How about a hammer? Have you tried hammer? So, I'm actually going to wrap up here and with a little cliffhanger today. Next time, we're going to see what's up with this red bone. I mean, it's in front of the door. Clearly, it's going to do something. But next time, we're going to see what's up with this. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate any views that I get. This channel is still growing, so if you want to leave a comment or concern, please throw it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, hey, everybody loves positive reinforcement. Go ahead and send me a like or a subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. Let me know that I'm doing well. And with that, I bid you farewell. Okay, bye!